Hi folks, and welcome to In the Loop. We're joined today by Sarah Simmons with the Ironton Tribune. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us today. And we're here today to discuss the upcoming Candidates Forum, which the Ironton Tribune is hosting, and it's going to be held locally here, and we'll get into that in just a second. So first of all, Sarah, tell us a little bit about what it is that you do with the Tribune.
Well, my title is Community Outreach Leader, so if you have any ideas of stories or events going on in the community, I would love if you contacted me to tell me about them, or if you're interested in advertising, or if you have something you think the community would benefit from learning about, please contact me.
Excellent. So in the community, political time is upon us, and we, as I just mentioned, are looking at a candidates forum upcoming, which is highly relevant in the community. We go through an election period every so often, right? And it's important for people to understand a little bit about their candidates. So the Tribune is hosting this forum. Let's talk about it. When is it going to be held?
It's going to be Thursday, October 18th, and it's going to be at 7 o'clock at Ohio University Southern Campus. It'll be located in the Bowman Auditorium. And we'll have 3 different races that we'll be covering. We'll have the Lawrence County Common Pleas and Lawrence County Auditor and Lawrence County Commissioner.
Great.
We've invited all the candidates. Donald Capper and Kristen Finley are the candidates that are running for Common Pleas. Freddie Hayes Jr. and Robert McAllister are running for Commissioner, and Jason Stevens and Jason Tolliver are running for Auditor.
Great. And this is a public forum?
Correct. The public is invited to attend, and we've been posting in the paper and online that we would love to have any questions that the community has. It's a great chance to tell us what's important to you, and then we can ask the candidates the straightforward question on the record. You're going to be filming it and providing it to your audience as well, so I think it'll be a great opportunity for the residents of Lawrence County to get involved and engaged.
Wonderful. So to clarify, the questions can't be asked at time of event by raising the hand. They need to be turned in advance. So how will folks do that?
Well, they can email me directly. My email address is sarah.simmons@irontontribune.com. You can shoot us a message on Facebook. You can write in and let us know. Stop in the office. Tell us what you want to hear. And we will do our best to ask all those questions. And the candidates won't be able to see the questions beforehand. And a forum is a tough thing to do, so you have to commend all the candidates who come and actually answer these very tough questions in a brief amount of time. It's a difficult thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, it's being held on Thursday, October 18th at 7 p.m. It'll be at the Ohio University Southern Campus Bowman Auditorium. Who's moderating our event?
Scott Schmelzer, our publisher and president, will be moderating, and I'll be keeping the time. And the candidates will all be seated on stage, and all of the people in the community will be staring right at them as they tell us exactly what their vision for Lawrence County is.
Awesome.
We need to interview these candidates for the jobs they're running for, and we deserve to have our voices heard in our county government, and this is a great way to do that.
Absolutely, and we all have to interview for any job, so there's no difference, right, depending on the platform. So with the Tribune and their involvement in the community here, I do understand that we're kind of seeing an evolution in how the paper's connecting to the town here. So would you like to share any of the other good things the Tribune is doing here locally in our Lawrence County community?
Absolutely. With such an amazing amount of content that's available right now, it's important to get your information from a source that fact checks things. So we love being able to provide news to the community that is accurate. And what's really neat about this digital age is we can do that not only through the printed newspaper, but other various platforms like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and our online edition. Our main focuses are schools and business and our local government. So we are trying to just facilitate a conversation between, right now with this forum, between the voters and the politicians. So if we can bring them together and be able to let the voters ask those questions of the candidates, it just really helps people become engaged with their communities. And we're doing more and more school news, trying to cover everything positive that's going on in our community. We're also requesting photos for various things like Veterans Day coming up. We want all the pictures of your veterans so we can share it with our community and get everybody engaged and involved and together. That's really what we want to do, is just facilitate community conversations.
And it's done through different outlets as well. We have traditional print, and there are also other avenues the paper's using as well, right?
Correct. I think because there's so much content available right now, it's important to get your information from a trusted, fact-checked source, but it's also nice that we can deliver that message across various platforms like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and our digital edition. So it's really nice that it's so easy to be connected now. We just have to make sure we're getting factual information.
Mm-hmm. And there's also an email newsletter that kind of gives you a synopsis of the day's or previous day's events as well. I personally receive that and think it's just a wonderful way to get a little digest of things happening now in Lawrence County area. So, well, Sarah, is there anything else you'd like to talk about with what the Tribune's doing in the community, or any final notes on the upcoming political forum?
Well, we hope to do more and more of these forums, and we had one not long ago about the opioid epidemic in our region. We hope to do more of those in the future with some help from the Lawrence County Recovery Coalition. They have some great ideas on helping our community grow and get better and heal itself. And October 30th, we will have an election guide that comes out. It'll be a print supplement. We have email questions to all the candidates, local races to state. So if you have any questions that aren't answered in the political forum, hopefully that can help you. Basically, I hope that everybody watches, sends in questions, participates, attends. Our democracy thrives when everybody participates. So we need our county residents to tell us what is most important to them so we can ask those tough questions and get the answers to see whose values align with ours and whose vision for the future of Lawrence County most closely relates to our own.
And then get out and vote.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can't just ask questions or listen or complain. Go vote.
Absolutely. So, folks, for Armstrong, thank you for joining us today. Make it a great day.